Yo, Jiggy Jaguar, keep it locked.
To a point, but it's more because of the previous administration.
Oh, it is the Sunday radio broadcast, live on the app at jiggyjaguar.us. You can download our app, do so, listen to us live, say hello to us. Hello to us. John Mosier with us today,
yes.
the big star.
Am I the racist? Am I the racist that the New Era podcast said I was?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
And Mr. Chaz, who is not a racist.
What up, what up?
And Mike Game, who... Well,
is a racist.
He's not a racist. He is a racist who hides that he is a racist by claiming he hates other races. Word.
Hey, was that the beats in the glow rap?
I don't know.
I feel like it is.
This?
It is. The glow rap is like my favorite thing in life right now.
The glow rap.
It makes no sense, and I'm here for it.
And we are going to do this. We are going to bring up Francisco Steve. He is let's do this. Let's bring in Francisco Steve.
Let's not.
I don't know who Francisco Steve is.
Oh.
But he says he's ready for his interview. So we must.
Is he ready to get his soul church? I feel like that's where this is going. I don't fuck with nobody named Francisco, dog.
Is it Francisco or is it Franco?
It's Franco.
Franco.
Still not fuck with nobody named Franco.
Franco is Steve.
It's not like he's trying to come on to you. Don't worry, Mike. You know.
Nah. I don't deal with people with questionable names. Like, even though I do not like white people, I do not fuck with black people who have 3 or more vowels in their name.
3 or more vowels in their name?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Like Quenisha.
Quenisha?
I'm not fucking with white
I would bang a hot black chick named Quenisha.
She's probably not hot. She has a struggle ponytail.
Oh. The struggle ponytail?
You know what I'm talking about.
Not sure what that's supposed to be.
That was harsh.
Franco is
He
Steve.
said the
Doesn't know what
struggle
that is.
ponytail.
Now, Franco, how are you, sir?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good, actually. I'm going to bring in our other co-host here, Jaybird Wells, who is on assignment because her children apparently are passing kidney stones today. So we
Because
are.
she lets them drink excessive amounts of alcohol.
We're going to bring her in here in just a second.
Or coffee or something.
Maybe it's coffee. I don't know.
Coffee's real bad with that.
It's probably coffee. That's why they're passing kidney stones with coffee. Or something.
Little Billy doesn't pay attention in school, and I don't know why. She let him drink a pot of coffee before school, that's why.
They're drinking hot coffee before school. Okay.
I don't know, I just made that up.
Well,
and I just assumed her kid's name was Billy because that's like my default white kid name, Billy, Tommy.
Billy,
Jimmy usually
Tommy.
is. Jimmy usually. But
Jimmy.
Little Jimmy, word of our truth.
Now, Franco, explain to us who you are. We want to know more about you.
Well, I'm an artist. I was born in the Caribbean, in Puerto Rico, but grew up all over the place. Alabama, Connecticut, New York, Europe, and I'm currently living in Spain, actually.
What area of Alabama? I'm
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay.
Yeah. Went to St. Francis Xavier School in Mountain Brook.
Okay.
Look at that.
I dig it. I'm from the Huntsville area of Alabama, so up north.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love Huntsville, by the way.
And I don't have sex with my family members, so I'm not from Alabama at all.
That's cool. I don't have sex
That's
with my
Kentucky.
family members either. So
That's Kentucky. Come on now.
It's Kentucky.
None of us do. Come on.
That we know of, you know.
Just Jeff Sessions.
And I've been doing music most of my life and just different types of art forms, and recently started doing short films and publishing my music for the first time. First for the short films
He could be
themselves,
one of the
as I started
Rebel
listening to
soldiers.
that. Now individual releases.
Okay. That's good. So how would you describe your
genre.
artistry? What kind of genre do you
He does
do?
reggaeton. He's Puerto Rican. He does reggaeton.
I mean, maybe it's
No,
a
I
hybrid or
don't.
something. You
That's
know?
what they all do.
No, no reggaeton.
No reggaeton, see?
Actually, modern classical music. since most of my music has been the short films, it's mostly orchestral music. So the music that I've put out apart from that has all been modern classical music, mostly story-driven modern classical music.
Crystal.
Okay.
So how'd you end up in Spain?
Did you give Cooper some food? Did you eat?
Well, I have some family in Spain, from Spain originally, and just came on holiday, fell in love, and stayed.
Okay, so, but what you're saying in Jay-Z term, you're a pimp by blood, not relation. Oh, no, you're a pimp by blood, not relation. That's how you got to Spain. Okay, I can dig it.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
Pretty much.
I can dig it. It's like, I got family there, man. We all trapping in Spain. Yeah, I get it. But that's good. How do you, being from a classical music background, how do you feel that kind of like clashes with other stuff as far as like EDM or, like he was saying, reggaeton? Do you feel that with your genre it's a little bit harder to market commercially? Or do you feel that you have a better advantage of getting gigs and getting your genre of music where it needs to be to make money?
Well, it's actually, I've found out that it's actually very complicated for my genre in particular, because obviously it's not as popular as it was 500 years ago.
Right.
And marketing-wise, it's much more difficult. Obviously, all the services available, all the means that are available to most people are mostly for pop, reggae and EDM. Reggaeton right now is super hot, and in Europe it's absurdly hot.
Right.
So in that sense, it's been quite complicated. But I found that little by little, because also most of my music is bite-sized. I'm not composing symphonies or any of this 30-minute stuff. I've found that people have been taking to it and have seemed to really enjoy it because it's not too long.
Okay.
And since it's story driven, it seems that people are actually grabbing the story. For example, my latest track, The Wait, is basically based on a feeling of insomnia. And it's a story of insomnia. Because I was having trouble sleeping, and that's how it came out, basically.
Okay, so you're saying like on yours, you aren't that long. Is it kind of like extended like jingle music almost, or like extended bumper? I'm not trying to be a smart aleck on that. It's just the easiest way for me to sit there and describe it.
More pop, more like a pop song.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
3 minutes, 4 minutes talk, 2 minutes. Something easy to digest that you could put on any playlist.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
So have you? How do I want to say it? So you do your genre of music for movies or screenwriting, stuff like that. Have you put out like a solo project that's kind of like maybe a collection of all of your works and stuff that other people can find, rather than going to, if you did something for Good Will Hunting or something like that, oh, well, I got to find his stuff on the Good Will Hunting soundtrack. Is there any place where we can find just specifically you and all the work that you've done collectively? Like iTunes
Currently, I only have a couple of albums out, and they're both based on the Doll Chronicles series of short films. One is Paranoia, the Doll Chronicles, and the other one, Consequence, the Doll Chronicles. Those are the two first albums that I put out. And then I've released a couple of singles. One is I Boogie, which is a boogie-woogie type song of that genre. And then Quicksand, which is a classical piano piece, and now The Wait, which is an orchestral piece, a more chamber music type piece. But obviously it's all building up to a full release of all these bite-sized ones that I've collected throughout the past year, that I've composed throughout the past year.
Okay.
How do we find you on Facebook and Twitter and all that?
On Twitter, I'm Franco Esteve, Franco Esteve. And on Facebook, it's C Franco Esteve. That would be the address, facebook.com, C Franco Esteve. Obviously, there's francoesteve.com, and you can probably find most things there anyway.
Look at that.
And if you look for me on Spotify or any of the services, iTunes, the most popular services, you'll find my music, no problem. Obviously, I always recommend for people who first want to sample the music they can find me on the CD Baby Store or Spotify or Deezer, one of the free services, so they don't have to pay for it first.
Right. That's good.
And they can decide whether they want to buy it or not and enjoy the music at the end of the day.
Sounds like Jiggy in some of his dates, he has to figure out whether he wants to buy him or not. And just kidding, sorry.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, as a musician, yeah, you want to make money, but I mean, you also want people to be able to enjoy music that you're creating.
Right.
Makes sense there, because if they pay for it and then they don't like it, then it's kind of negative there. So.
Yeah, exactly. And now there's so many services out there. I mean, also with streaming, at least you do get some money when people pay it either way. So at least that's a big advantage. I mean, people can listen for free, while at the same time you do get something for it.
I think
so. It's a good gig.
I think Michael Game went out to try to mentor the youth of America outside. That or get more food. I don't know. Did you try to mentor youth, or were you getting more food?
Or both.
Or both.
Are we talking about mentoring youth?
Yes.
Oh, that's the purpose I'm talking
Hey,
about.
Frank.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yes.
What other genres of music did you do growing up?
Actually, I've explored all of them. I mean, the thing is, I don't have a specific preference. I mean, right now, and most of my latest development is film focused and story focused in that sense, and more classical. But I mean, I've listened to everything, and I love everything. Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, She Wants Revenge. I don't know, all kinds of things. I don't like to be tied down to a specific genre. I actually think that there's good music in every genre. Even reggaeton, which is not necessarily my favorite genre, had one or two songs that are quite catchy and nice.
Not Despacito.
Even that horrid screaming music.
You could probably find one song in each genre. Even the ones you hate.
Actually, I think we found one last weekend.
Did he buy it?
Which one did you find?
He's doing chores. And what is he doing as far as chores?
Hey, Jiggy, who was that band last week that had the interesting screaming music that I actually liked?
Moretta? It was Moretta or whatever.
Yeah, Moretta.
Yeah, Moretta.
Jesus, bastards.
They told a story with their song.
Oh.
Frank, do you read a lot of books?
Yes, I do.
Is it on?
Yeah.
All kinds of books, actually, of lots of genres as well.
Like history.
Some non-fiction.
Try that other one.
And some normal fiction. Even pop fiction, Dan Brown and stuff.
We got you. Okay, Michael Game
had some technical
difficulties.
And I'm back.
He's back now.
But we're gonna talk about this Cooper kid that are on the show. I'm talking Spicy. I fucking hate that kid.
Who?
Okay.
Cooper kid.
Cooper? You don't like Cooper?
No.
Hey Frank, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Jay.
Well, hopefully creating more music, and maybe creating for bigger films, like Hollywood films or something. But at the end of the day, I just want to continue releasing music and art and expressing art in different formats. Be it just normal music or through film or photography, writing. I mean, I enjoy all of it. I think that everyone should explore anything creative that they find they appreciate and enjoy, basically.
So, Franco, is most of the stuff that you do, is it overseas?
Yeah, currently, yes, definitely. Mostly in Europe, yes. I mean, some of the stuff, obviously, what I'm releasing now is international, and I'm well focused in the U.S. because it's, it is my country at the end of the day. I'm a very proud American, which sometimes Europeans don't like that much. But
look at that, proud American, Mike.
But
Black Lives Matter and all
So
that.
are you saying they sent you happy treason cards on July 4th?
No, well, some of them look at me weird when I celebrate July 4th, because it's like I'm celebrating a breakup. with Britain.
See,
You know,
how you
it's like
slam
breaking
it.
up with your girlfriend. You're still celebrating it 200 years later. So it's kind of strange, I think, for them to understand that. But definitely barbecues all the way.
Fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. Everything, all of it, all of it. You know, they also look at me weird when I celebrate Thanksgiving, but thankfully, you know, I married into a British family, and they kind of understand a bit, and they celebrate it anyway, even though, you know, I am the one celebrating their breakup.
I'm still having a hard time finding your music.
We've got Franco Steve with us today, and we've got Mr. Chaz, a big star, on our station screen. Mr. Michael Gooseby, Mr. Mike Game in the building.
Mike Game to God.
And John Mosier, the.
Is Franco still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Franco. Even though I'm not a fan of classical music or anything like that, but I do want to give you props for getting out there and securing the bag.
Thank you.
Secured bag.
That's hilarious.
Hashtag securedbag.com.
What a bag!
What a bag! Secure the bag! Oh, and also, Franco, if you don't know what that means, it just means getting your money. I had to explain that to Jiggy.
Yes.
No, I got it.
See? He knows it.
Thank you.
He gets it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
Jiggy was like, "What are you talking about? Is that like a black thing?"
Secured bag.
I don't subscribe to Ebonics or Niggertree. I don't know what this is.
He's like, what? Are we going on a trip? What do I need a bag for?
Oh, wait.
I don't know.
We have to warn Mike up front. Jaybird Wells cannot stand the N-word. She hates it. She hates it.
Oh, that's fine. It's not for her.
She hates it and all
That's
sorts
fine.
of things.
I mean,
My bad.
I mean, even though I do get down,
Well, no, it's
even though I
fine.
get
I
down
just-
and I fucks with Jaybirds, she's still a white person, and their opinions do not matter to me whatsoever. So spicy. I'm out here to talk spicy. Young Mike Spicer out here in the building, the new press secretary.
Jane, have you found it yet?
No.
Now, Jay, and I hate to say this with I hate to bring this interview down any lower.
You cut out.
With
Yeah.
Franco Steve here. I just like saying the guy's name.
Oh, thank you.
If you were going to be in studio today, Jay, Mike Game was going to try to do things with you.
I was gonna try to lick your butthole. Just gonna put that out there on the air. I don't even want to fuck around and beat around the bush.
He licking buttholes.
Yo, 2017, dog. We out here living the best life.
Hey, everyone has their desires and preferences. What?
Franco Steve.
Some people
Like
don't.
Jiggy's purpose is to never have sex with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like that's his desire. Like he
I'm
would
just
like
not a big fan.
just not. He's
I
not
just
here.
don't.
Jiggy's here for a lot of things,
understand these
and
things.
fucking bitches is not one of those.
Man.
Okay. How do you spell Frank's last name?
Esteve.
It's basically
Yeah,
Steve with an E
Steve.
in the front of it.
That's right. Steve.
Steve. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Steve.
Franco.
It's Franco,
Steve.
like Franco-American. You know, like the spaghetti brand.
I was about to say,
Okay.
like, yo, young SpaghettiOs out here in the streets.
Okay.
With the fire orchestral
Young
music.
SpaghettiOs.
Young SpaghettiOs out there getting busy with the violins and
It
shit.
could be like the newest rap artist, Young Spaghettio.
There is definitely a rapper named Young SpaghettiO right now. I haven't heard him. I'm pretty sure he's a SoundCloud rapper from Atlanta.
He's signed by Lil Yachty.
He's from Little Italy in New York, and
Age did you start-
Sorry,
Frank,
Jane?
What age did you start playing piano?
About 13,
by the time I quit,
pretty much.
As a,
13 or
Not
14.
that I quit.
Oh, that's great. Franco, when I was 13 is when I dropped my first rap tape.
Wow.
We're never gonna listen to it ever again. Like I pretend it doesn't exist.
Oh, by the way, Britannia. Skeeter Rock is coming.
You found
here
it.
with you.
I did.
And
Excellent.
thank you.
I think
doing
you
what
found
you
him
did today.
stalking his page now.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
if I, you know, don't have my spyware installed in your computer to find out, but yeah, cool.
Don't worry, Franco. Jaybird spent like 35 minutes at all up on at the Small Hands _ Twitter page.
To make a reference from earlier today.
Small hands.
They like to tease me that I sit there and try to find people on Facebook and Twitter, so they say I stalk everybody.
No, I mean,
we all
don't
stalk
say it, we
everybody
just
anyway.
insinuate
I mean,
it.
Facebook has turned all of us into detectives.
yeah, like we do.
I mean, let's be honest.
Work. Yeah, we
That's
do
the
FBI
best
work.
way
Doing
to market
FBI work.
now.
True, FBI
Actually,
got
yeah.
them on the payroll. You see his Facebook page.
Like me, I was really into this girl one time.
You see his Facebook page.
Me and this girl, we were talking. I was like really into her, and I was going through her Facebook page, and this one was like hashtag All Lives Matter, and I'm like hashtag Get Out of My Life. Don't talk to me ever again. I'm not in my life for that.
What did Cooper have to do to get pigeons?
No, I think a panda lives matter.
You said what?
Panda, just fucking with you.
Dude, panda lives do matter.
Panda lives do matter.
I love pandas. They're like really my favorite animal in the world. I used to have a panda chain.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on my friends. I started a GoFundMe page like 5 years ago. Have my friends contribute to buy me a panda, and they didn't do it, so I realized I had no friends. Like, these are not real friends.
Oh.
Well, they don't allow individuals to dump pandas, I think, pretty much.
Well, this is America. Last I checked, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of exotic.
That's
animal.
true.
That's for your opinion.
What is your next segment?
I don't know what just happened.
You need
What was it?
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Now, before we let you go, Franco, how do we find you online, sir?
Well, you can go obviously to francoesteve.com. That's the easiest way, the official page. But you can also find me on twitter.com/francoesteve or Facebook C Franco Steve, as in C as in watching someone, seeing someone, see.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the easiest way. Also, obviously, you can go to the CD Baby store and look for Franco Steve, and you will find my music and you'll find more information about it.
Look at that.
Okay.
He makes it work. Well, Franco, thanks for being with us, brother. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Nice to meet you all, and hope you enjoy the music.
Definitely.
Thank you. Good to meet you too, man.
Definitely. Thank you, sir. That, of course, was Franco Steve, the big star.
That is awesome name.
Star of stage and screen. Mr. Chaz is with us today, sitting in the Jaybird chair.
Yeah.
He gets the Jaybird microphone today.
Hey.
And then John Mosier is camped out behind the co-host desk. Mike Gabe is just lounging.
Couch, like, posted up, big
And
My bad, Jay Burr. I don't mean to take your chair. It was just looking so comfortable over here.
I just heard from Derek Scaife. He's in Kansas City.
Okay.
Well, I apologize.
hopefully
I had
he is
a
not
sick
around
kid,
anybody's
so I had to
frying
stay
pan.
home.
Hopefully. Now, we talked about me not having sexual relations with Britannia in the last segment, and look at this. Britannia's joining us.
I was gonna call her Britannica.
Britannica. That's her
Like the
porn name, by the way.
encyclopedia?
Oh. Excuse
Oh.
me.
Would you shut up?
Nobody's supposed to know that, Jiggy. Gosh.
Hell.
Time out, pause.
Is it because they're... No, I ain't gonna say that.
Jiggy, time out,
I
pause.
have a professional life that's not involved in that. and
Oh, okay.
I make more money doing that.
So you
For
don't
now.
want to...
For now.
Now,
You don't want to... Okay.
as they
Them
say.
two bleeding
I'm
together.
telling you.
I get it. Okay.
I'm telling you, if you got into Harry BBW, you'd have money, because that's
Yeah.
kind of like my thing right now. So.
Harry BBWs.
Yeah.
Jaybird, are you into Harry BBWs?
I don't know what that is.
BBWs is big, beautiful women.
Hairy, big, beautiful
Oh.
women.
She didn't know what Doc Martens were either, because Mike was going to give
You
her a
didn't
pair
know
of
what
Doc
Doc Martens are? Oh.
And she's like, what's Doc Martens?
If you can shave "Marry Me" in her back, no, thank you.
Oh.
Well, no, it's about the front. It's about the front butt. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about the back. We're not here for that.
I'm not here for that.
But no, but before we get to the segment, I need to talk about this little fucking terrible little girl that's been
Oh,
hanging
here
out
we go.
outside.
Cooper, tell us about Cooper.
First of all, I was informed that as a boy, and I was mistaken. I was like, that's a little girl, and please stop doing this boy shit.
That's what I thought it was too. I thought it was a girl.
This motherfucker is rude. Like, he want to help Crystal bring anything in. Then she was asked him to bring in some ketchup, and then he had one hand with ketchup. I was like, yo, fam, take this A1 and 2. No. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh.
And I told Brittany, I was like, yo, I feel like that kid hates black people. Because
maybe he does. He's in the neighborhood.
She was like, I'll give you a fish spinner if you do these chores. Oh, he's all about that shit. The motherfucker can't bring in a bottle of A1 sauce.
Because a black guy asked him to?
Right.
And then I asked him and told him he'd get a fidget spinner and he cleaned it all up. So I made him clean it all.
He got his fidget spinner.
Don't give him a fidget spinner.
What he wanted.
He has parents.
He has parents.
Even though they are irresponsible and neglectful, letting their boy be out here looking like a little girl.
I was gonna say maybe you just deserved a fidget. Don't give him a fidget spinner because he deserved it. To fidget.
Oh, no,
I want one of those Harry Potter fidget spinners.
Thank you.
I don't actually have any of those. These ones that I have are LED light up ones.
She's got LED light up ones.
And I don't Harry Potter, so I don't care.
I want the snitch one.
Oh,
It has a snitch.
I saw those.
Fidget
ones.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Me neither, don't feel that.
Cool.
I don't know what fidget spinners
So right now we're talking about fidget spinners, the ADD and ADHD thing to do if you're a child.
Speaking of which, ADD and ADHD are not real diseases.
I never said it was. I just
They are conditions created by white people when they can't deal with their kids to excuse their poor parents.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. And a single black person with any of those. Or any minority. Same with autism. I don't know any fucking autistic fucking black kid. So there's that.
I do, but
See?
Alright, so John just disproved me because he does
just
know
saying
one.
one, but
So
it was just because the kid was severely autistic. I mean, it was for real.
Alright, we're talking about autism. Okay. So I will take back my comment
What
about...
are you, Michael Savage over there?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know him. I didn't
No,
know
I've got friends. I got friends that have a very severely autistic kid, and I mean,
I will take back my autistic comment, but I'm still standing by my ADHD shit.
I pretty much agree with you there.
I don't want to.
I don't parents to dope their kids.
I don't know what's wrong with Billy.
I was ADD as a
Billy
kid,
called me
then
a
as an
fucking
adult,
cunt
and I
today.
never had to. It's just
What's wrong with Billy?
If you wouldn't stick a bottle of pop
No,
in
they
their
just
mouth
made me pay
every
attention.
day.
Right.
See, and I think way too many people are turning to the ADHD and doping up their kids.
well, because they're lazy, like he said.
Yeah.
Well,
They're lazy as parenting. It's like, I mean, I wasn't a bad kid. I was hyperactive, and you had to do certain things to keep my mind on the track that you needed. But once you did, I was good.
No wonder you're buff. How many push-ups did you get, John?
None. I mean, I was,
Wait, did you just call John buff? Are we looking at the same person?
oh, I'm sorry. I mean, come on, that's bigger around than your waist, young man.
That is true. I'm not even going to dispute that.
I'm a 50-year-old man. I got more muscles than you can think of. But you're in better condition than I was because you had to go through military training, and that stuff is hell, dude. I've seen what they had to do. So
It was fucking terrible.
which branch were you?
Fuck you, terrible.
Okay, yeah, you got your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Mike, I can't even find you on Facebook.
Oh, because all my shit is straight up private, yo.
yo.
But it's Mike Gooseby, G-U-E-S-B-Y.
I'm just the hype man over here. I'm hyping him up. He's like,
So we've also learned this weekend.
Are you guys in turtlenecks over there going, yeah!
Mike and Mr. Chaz have now both educated me on securing the bag.
Secure a bag.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag, brother. Oh yeah.
Dig it.
Dig it.
Now, in our last segment, we were talking about how I'm not on this planet to fuck bitches.
Yeah, he's not here for any of that.
What would you?
Hey, do you mean like you know, coitus and erectus?
No, he's not here to have
would
sex
you-
with people at all. Unless they're transgender car hops at AJ's, then he's here for that.
That went
I do
super
not
deep.
have sex with transgendered car house. Well,
Yeah,
maybe one.
I don't know why I finally got aroused there or something. It's kind of weird. You know, I'm like, whoa. Well, I mean,
John, are you the transgender car?
no, I'm just doing it to be a smart ass. They
No,
don't have to be a
they're-
car hop. I mean, you know. So.
So, just reference this. for the last forever, years, AJ's is this little bootleg Sonic.
Yeah, that's right over there. R&B.
R&B's, whatever. Why did I call it? AJ was a chick's name, wasn't it? I don't know where I got AJ from. Anyways.
It might have been. They tried to say her name was AJ, but later on we found out the name was Stefani.
Stefani. Oh, okay.
We're really close to Stefan, a dude's name. Anyways, there's this transgender person that Jiggy Jaguar was like obsessed with, and thus
I wasn't obsessed with her.
You were.
We just talked about about it on every show, but I wasn't obsessed with her.
I would have you call Chris but I refuse to speak to him, so there's that.
You refuse to speak to Cousin Chris. I can call him. I got his number.
Fuck that guy.
I made a joke. I made a joke one time, and I had to explain this to Brittany because because Brittany was like, "Oh, what?" when we were first dating. Basically,
you and the transgender car hop first dating, or you and Brittany? Sorry, I just want to get that one, you know.
What if I told you I was a transgender car hop?
I would actually believe that because you fuck with Jiggy.
This chick, we went over there one day, and then we found out that she was a transgendered car hop.
Okay.
By one of the little kids in the neighborhood.
Which, time out, pause. There's nothing wrong with transgender.
Nah.
Definitely something wrong with car hops. Get a real job. But nothing wrong with transgenders. Alright, continue.
And this kid was one of the Might Game Child Rebel Soldiers.
Yes, I had those at one point.
So
foot soldiers.
This kid told us, he's like, "Oh, you mean Stefani? That's a man, dude.
Oh wow,
that's a man." And so I made this joke that referenced another joke that some other guy told me a while back, and I said, "Oh, well, now that I know that, she's a little bit more hotter to me."
Oh.
And then.
And so Mike Game hears this and runs with this thing.
Whoa, time out, pause. Also, the plethora of transgender porn stars he's had on the show. Also.
You can't discriminate against what kind of porn star.
All I'm saying is...
It's just kind of weird when, you know, the chick you're dating is hung better than you are, you know. I mean, come on, man.
And what's also great about this is that my ex-roommate, the professor, Steve loves it. The professor.
I thought you were going to talk about
I missed that guy.
I thought you were talking about Zombie.
The professor used to go over there, and he would, like, just stare her ass down and be like, "That's too perfect to be a man's ass."
Oh.
And then he would come over here and he would ask the different rappers and things. He'd be like, "Hey, do you guys want like chocolate shakes, something? I'm buying because I'm going back over there." And he went back and forth. And then he found out later that when she was a man at one point, she was a boxer.
Oh, so she could
and so he didn't want to mess with that anymore.
She can fuck you and beat your ass. I'm not fucking with no bitch like that.
It's not a game.
And so Cousin Chris used to go over there, and he would make comments about she was a man, and he would do it loudly. And there was one day he went in there, and I of course was, you know, doing this thing where I'm staring at her ass, acting like I'm staring at her ass. I wasn't really staring at her ass.
No, you were. Don't even
because like I said, if drama's right here and I'm here, I'm running that way.
You're running towards the drama because, like I told you, that's what white people do. You've seen it in all the horror movies. Somebody's getting stabbed up there. I should check that out.
Or you slip and fall in the woods.
Should we go out through the door and get into the open, or should we go upstairs where we can't get out?
As I'm making Steve Lovesy references, I'm like, that can't be a man's ass. That's too perfect, blah, blah, blah. Right. And so Chris has got the newspaper up, and nobody can see him. He's like, "She's a man!" Yells it as loud as he possibly can in there. And then at one point I'll make a comment and he goes, "She's got a dick!" And he all these things. Well, it must have embarrassed the crap out of her because the next time we went in there, the place was full. Just full of dudes. She was in there serving people. Not that way. But she was in there.
That way, that's what
she was in there.
Got served.
She was in there serving people, and Chris walks in, and she walks right up to him, and she goes, "Here's the deal, pal. Anything you order, it's going to take 3 hours." Ooh. And he's like, okay, I'll wait. And then all of a sudden, she pushed everybody's order aside and got him his food and got him the fuck out of there. And he grabs his bag, he grabs his cherry lemonade and goes, well, I'll see you fellas later. So they're all fucking pissed because his food got pushed to the front of the line. Classic cousin Chris.
Bruh.
See, that's why I don't vote Chris. I don't need that negativity in 2017. I can't deal with intolerant people like that. I can't deal with that.
So we've got Britannia. There's Cooper again, one of the child rebel soldiers.
I wish he wasn't here.
Is Cooper a boy or a girl? We've been trying to figure this out, Crystal.
You know that you are aware that you do look like a female child, right? Well, you did say please, so you're welcome, ma'am. I will no longer do things like that. Ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am. Oh my God. So,
Wow.
we've got Mr. Chaz. We have Night Game, Britannia, or as they used to call her, Bro Tanya.
Bro Tanya.
Oh, because she's a transgender car hop.
And then we've got John Mosier and Jay Birdwell's on Skype.
And yes, people, you did hear me talk spicy to a young little girl. Yeah, you heard that. Fuck kids.
Did he get pissed when you were calling him a girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I felt like he's about to pull out the voodoo dolls and start stabbing them. Game don't even know.
I'm about to be the reason this young lady shoots up a school.
Well, make sure you walk by it when it happened too.
You know what
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I think is great is that for the first time in the history of this show, we have a guest who's just lounging on the couch.
I'm big fat green blue, y'all. There's space.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, spreading
You have a guess at what?
He's just laying on the couch. He's
really making it into the casting couch
just
to a
hanging
point.
out.
This
I
is a
swear,
casting couch.
there's been times I thought about it.
What,
Well,
being on the
nobody
casting couch?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Now,
You tell.
now, don't. If next time that she's around and you're around, Mike, don't give her massages.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me that she absolutely hates massages.
Yes.
I heard about that.
I don't hate massages.
I know you didn't catch on to that at all.
She's misogynistic. Ah! Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
Mosher with the corny yet funny joke right there.
It's my
Now,
specialty.
You feel like him, can't get over there.
What?
Huh?
I know you broke up there. I can't hear you. Just kidding.
Now we've got Mr. Chaz with us.
Yeah.
And let's talk some hip hop with Mr. Chaz.
Okay.
Big
Some of the
stuff.
rappity raps.